So today we're going to be factoring using the GCF. If you'll recall, GCF stands for greatest common factor. It is the biggest number that goes into the 2 or 3 or 4 numbers we're dealing with. So let's start with the GCF. The GCF of 32x to the 6 plus 44x to the 5th is 2? No, 4. So 4 is the largest number that goes in 32 and 44. And if you'll recall, I always pick the smallest exponent. So out of x to the 6 and x to the 5th, it is x to the 5th. So that is my GCF. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is divide each term by the GCF. So 32 divided by 4x to the 5th. And that is 8x. And 44 divided by 4x to the 5th is 11. So that is my answer. And the reason that is called factoring is because if I distributed, so I'll rewrite the problem and distribute, I will get back to the original answer. So 4 times 8 is 32, x to the 5th times x is x to the 6th, 4x to the 5th times 11 is 44, x to the 5th, which is the same thing I started with. That is factoring by the GCF. We're going to do a couple more examples. The GCF of 22 and 28 is 2. The smallest exponent of x to the 5th and x to the 3rd is x to the 3rd. Again, I'm going to divide each term by my GCF to get the parentheses, and that would be 11x to the 2nd and 14. And again, if you want to distribute, you will get the answer, the original problem. Okay, the GCF of 10, 16, and 18 is 2. The smallest exponent of x to the 6th, x to the 2nd, x to the 5th is x to the 2nd. All right, this time we'll divide all 3 terms by 2x squared. And I'm going to get 5x to the 4th plus 8 minus 9x cubed. The GCF of 16, 20, and 40 is 4. And x to the 4th, x to the 5th, and x squared is x squared. Divide each term by 4x squared. I get 4x squared plus 5x cubed minus 10. Okay, this is a little tougher one. Still the same process though. The GCF of 54 and 9 is 9. The GCF of c cubed and c to the 4th. So again, we're going to look at the c's and then look at the d's. We're going to get c to the 3rd. And the GCF of d to the 4th and d to the 2nd is d to the 2nd. So divided by 9c to the 3rd, d squared. 9c to the 3rd, d squared. And I'm going to get 6d squared plus c. Last one, GCF of 27 and 30 is 3. Smallest exponent of x squared and x is x. Smallest exponent of y and y squared is y. Divide both terms. I'll get my parentheses as 27 divided by 3 is 9. X plus 10y.